Recently, I met with the director of a US medical school, and he told me something that honestly shocked me. He leaned in and said, "There's something happening in US medical school admissions right now that almost no one's talking about. And if you're a pre-med, it could change everything."
Pre-med students are in the driver's seat now.
If you've been watching this, chances are you've been grinding. Whether it's organic chemistry lectures, MCAT prep, or hunting down shadowing opportunities like they're golden tickets to see Willy Wonka. You've been told ad nauseum just how impossibly competitive it is to get into med school. But what if I told you the game just shifted in your favor? In this video, I'm going to walk you through the surprising reasons some US med schools aren't filling their seats, and what that means for your application. I'm going to break down 3 things. 1, how the med school landscape is changing. 2, why this is an incredible opportunity if you know how to use it. And 3, the massive red flag threatening this new opportunity if you don't act now. Disclaimer, this conversation and the data I'm about to share with you are based on direct insights from admissions leadership, data from the AAMC and AACOM, and my own experience as a pre-med student with at least 5 med school interviews lined up, navigating this system from the inside out. Let's start with that quote. Pre-med students are in the driver's seat now. Why? Because in 2023, a surprising number of medical schools, especially newer DO schools in the West, had unfilled seats. And there's a reason this is happening, which I'll go over in a minute. But states like Montana, Idaho, and Utah literally could not recruit enough applicants to fill their classes. That's almost unheard of. For example, Toro College of Osteopathic Medicine in Great Falls, Montana was expecting to enroll 125 students in 2023, but ended up only matriculating, hear this, 109. That leaves 16 unfilled seats. I say again, 16 unfilled medical school spots. But why is it happening? Simple. The number of DO schools in the US is exploding, but keep watching because there's more to it than just increasing the number of schools. Since 2020, over 10 new med schools have popped up, with many more seeking accreditation. We've gone from around 30 DO schools to over 45 in just 5 years. And with that, the number of seats has increased by nearly 40%. And yet, MD schools have only gotten more competitive, raising the average MCAT score from 510 in 2010 to 512 in 2025. And here's the kicker. Ever since the 2019 ACGME merger, MD and DO students applied to the exact same residency match program. Both are fully fledged medical doctors. That was once the major sticking point, but now virtually an equal playing field, the same residency match system, same hospitals. The opportunity for DO students has never been greater, but there's a massive red flag. With many new medical schools opening in the US, there's a clinical rotation bottleneck that's hitting hard, especially in the West. These new schools are often forced to pay hospitals top dollar to secure spots in rotations for their 3rd and 4th year students. And that affects you, the pre-med student, too. How? Well, shadowing opportunities are now becoming scarcer. I personally spent 3 years trying to shadow a DO, only to be told repeatedly by their clinic that they had exclusive agreements with the University of Washington to give its med students first priority. And that's not an isolated case. A DO graduate from Des Moines University College of Osteopathic Medicine told me flat out, Midwest schools have better clinical rotation systems in place compared to DO schools out West. That's the red flag and hidden cost of rapid expansion. So here's the question I want to leave you with. Is the rise in medical schools in the US inherently a good thing? Or are we racing ahead without building the infrastructure first, like clinical training, shadowing pipelines, and mentoring systems that students desperately need in order to be a good doctor? I want to know what you think. Are we empowering the next generation of physicians, or are we setting up future students to fail under the weight of poor planning. Drop a comment below with your take. And if you're navigating this journey like me or want to stay ahead of these changes, consider hitting subscribe. I'll continue to expose what few others are willing to say about the pre-med process. And if you're confused about the difference between MD and DO degrees and which one you're best suited for, then watch this deeply insightful interview I had with an emergency medicine doctor. I'll see you there. As always, make each heartbeat count.